Hello and welcome to another episode of Martin Mechanical Machines. My name's John and today we're in for a treat. Here we have a 1973/74 Rover P6 3500S. This is the one everyone wanted in the sort of late 60s, early 70s. The police had lots of these. It had a 3.5 litre Rover V8, which was the same engine that was Buick derived for our overseas people. It was derived from an engine that Buick had, and it was brought over to go in the P5, and it went in these P6s. So yeah, awesome little engine, the 3.5 Rover V8, and this was great because this was connected to a manual gearbox, and that's the S denotes that it was a manual. There actually is another one here which we have, which is slightly newer but in slightly worse condition. Again 3.5, but this is just an auto, and this one not a lot been done with it at the moment, but we'll just pop back to the S. So yeah, here we are. It's a really nice thing. It's spent about 50 years in a barn, near enough. I think the bloke had it for about 5 years, used it, and then couldn't drive it any longer, and because he couldn't drive a manual, so he bought the auto that I've just shown you, and this got parked up, and it's been parked ever since. A good friend of mine has just picked these up, bought them, and yeah, having a look at them, over them, and see what they're like. And actually, they're in really good condition, considering they've been sitting in a barn for, 45, 50 odd years. You can see in here, really nice interior. Looks like leather, but it's not. It's actually called Ambler, which was a kind of vinyl that they used. We believe that this actually isn't the correct interior for this. We think it's actually the car that I've just shown you, the auto, that we think the interior's been put into that, because I think he preferred the black interior, and he was going to be driving the auto because of his dodgy leg. But yeah, it's a good car. Let me sort of see in and see if we can see mileage. It's 50 something, I think. Is it? Hard to say. Ooh, a bit difficult to see, but yeah, it's in really nice condition. You say the manual gearbox. Now these just standard with 4-speed, but you can do an upgrade for the SD1 to a 5-speed manual. But I mean, I've actually owned one of these myself a few years ago. I had an Almond P6 3500S. The Almond was like a mustardy yellow, and I loved it. I had my 4-speed, and it didn't bother me at all, actually. Only really if you're cruising on the motorway. But let's go and have a quick look in the back, see what you guys think of that. Again, really nice interior. One place they always go is just here, where the sun gets to, all the damp get to the vinyl, and it all comes undone, but that's pretty normal. How's the roof lining, head lining? Yeah. Oh yeah, the old dome lights collapsed. That's pretty normal from years of sitting. Yeah, it's a really cool thing. Let's have a look around the back here. Got a tow bar, which is pretty cool. I've actually looked underneath it, and it's in really solid condition, which is, again, like I've said, is amazing for the age that it is. There we go. Quite nice, actually, looking at it from. I'll give you a bit of light, but yeah, quite nice looking at it like that. Nice old AWA stereo system in the Iowa. Lovely thing though, the lovely dials on these with the sort of green tint when you've got the lights on. The lovely switch gear for the indicators and the wipers. Just a really nice thing. I love the binnacle on these as well. Actually, the earlier binnacle was slightly nicer. That had like a ribbon for the speedo. But yeah, it's just so untouched, which I love. Yeah, it's a nice thing. Let's go back round. Tripping over things, there we go. Yeah, I'll give you a quick whiz over to the bonnet if I can open it up. There we go, guys, look at that. That's the Rover V8 we spoke about. So for the American viewers, yeah, hasn't been run yet. They've checked it. It has. It does turn over. It's not seized from all those years sitting, which after those amount of years you'd imagine it would be. But obviously the damp hasn't got in and seized the engine. But yeah, it's in good nick. Let's just pop that back down again. Yeah, there we go. Right. Well, thanks very much, guys. Hope you've enjoyed that, and we'll see you on the next one. Bye for now.